Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Viroqua, the Park Bowl. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC, along with Carl Zuby. Carl, thanks so much for joining us once again, and thank you so much for taking care of business with game number 1 today.
Yeah, it was quite a game number 1 we had.
Well, I heard that, and when I saw the one text, I went, "Are you sure?" I was checking to see if my phone was right. At one time, I think it was like 13-0 or whatever you had texted me, and then 23-0.
Yep, and then the final 25-0.
That's crazy. I couldn't get over that one. Well, we're going to start things off. I'm going to have the top half of each inning, and Carl is going to have the bottom half because that's the offense for the Viroqua Blackhawks. They are the home team. They are taking on in this championship game the G.E.T. fellas, the Red Hawks, as they won their first game to get to this championship game. Brady Sealing, by the way, was just hit by a pitch, and so he is down to first base. It looked like that ball hit him right in the middle of the back, and he cringed when it got him. That ball is going to ride in high here. And Carl, who do we have pitching here for the Blackhawks?
We've got Camden Oliver coming over from first base to take his try at the pitching mound today.
Okay. That ball is going to skip away from Hubach and motoring on down to second on that wild pitch, I guess. I don't know. I never can tell what a wild pitch and a pass ball is with that. I know Gary and Pete have tried to help me with it, and I finally just go, I think I'm a lost cause.
I'm not sure either.
Well, it's going to be 2 balls and no strikes here to Warren Stoner. That ball again bounces away from Hubach. Oliver just a little bit outside, and he pats his chest to Evan and says, "You know what? That one's on me, buddy." So 3-0 now with a runner 90 feet away from scoring. There's your automatic. Have you been around when Gary Gilbertson does the old automatic?
No, I have not. I haven't had the pleasure of being next to Gary and Pete up here in the baseball world.
He is able to draw out the old automatic, you know. I mean, he does it so well, I can't even begin to imitate it. So he has the market on it. Well, it's going to be a ground out, 5-3 for Stoner, and staying at first base is Sealing. Now stepping in is Jack Beedle. He is the DH. 1 away. Well, down, I guess I should say I was up to Westby for sitting to my celebration. When I left, I had my oldest grandson, Brody, was still taping some musical selections for me. Bless his heart.
Is he 8th grade or freshman?
He's 8th grade, yeah.
8th grade.
Yeah. Yeah, he's knocking on the door to be that freshman. And, when if he gets involved with stuff, it's even going to be more of a juggle with things here. Oh, well. Here's a hard shot. This is going to score a run. They'll go to first base. Kowalczyk able to get the throw over in. Plenty of time. And Stoner will score. Beedle will get an RBI out of that. 4-3. Who does Viroqua have at first base there?
Aiden McDowell.
Oh, that's Aiden. Here's a ground ball, quick snatch, and a throw in time by Clayton Slack, and that is out number 3. Well, no runs in the inning. Let's check that. 1 run in the inning. They get that run on no hits, and they'll leave nobody on base after the hit Batman. They're able to squeak out that run, playing a little small ball. 1-0 your score. We'll be back with the bottom half and Carl Zuby with the Blackhawks in a moment. Thanks going out to American Family Insurance, the Phil Strand Agency, supporting today's broadcast, along with ADRC. That's the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County, located right up here. In fact, you can see them right up here in the screen. There's the building, and we thank them so much. Let's turn the mic over to Carl real quick.
So third baseman Griffin Olsen going to pop up to center field for the first out of the inning.
He jumped on that first pitch, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. So Evan Hubach, catcher, up to bat. He'll swing on the first pitch to the gap between center and left field. He'll take two on this. He thought a little bit about third. Decided, no, I'm just going to stay here.
I tell you what, Evan has been stroking the ball all spring long.
Now shortstop, Clayton Slack. He had a home run. Was right over almost base of the scoreboard first game.
Really? He put one in left field. One of the games, the first game against G.E.T. in the doubleheader a week and a half ago or so, to end the ball game. Yeah, he definitely has got some pop to the bat.
Now he hit a line drive to center field. Hubach will hold up at third. Now the pass ball past the pitcher. And Clayton will hit a single, but get a double out of the deal.
You know, that's like a mental error, really, when you think about it, because there's no way he should be down at second base, but they let the ball go through to the catcher, and that was a mistake.
Capitalize on the small mistakes and makes for big plays.
And that could happen right here.
Yes, pitcher Camden Oliver with a hard hit. It's going to one hop to the fence. Hubach and Slack will both score, and Camden will walk away with a double.
The big hurt. He was, whatever motion he was doing out there was towards the bench. They had to get a kick out of that one.
So they'll probably, I don't know if they'll bring a courtesy runner in for him. Maybe not. So one out. Center fielder Braden Landowski up to bat. Next we probably will see Noah Matheson in the DH spot batting for Aiden McDowell.
Don't you think that Camden has got to be leading the team in doubles this year, isn't he? It's got to be awfully close.
He's close.
Seems like every time I watch him play, he's getting a double.
Pitch inside, ball one. 1-1 your count. Well, the runner in scoring position, Viroqua up 2-1. And he'll catch the corner of the base. 1-2. And they'll catch Braden looking. 2 down.
Noah Matheson.
Noah Matheson, your designated hitter for the day.
Yeah, who's he DHing for? Did we get that figured out?
Aiden McDowell.
Oh, okay.
And they'll bring Braden Dahl in to run for Camden Oliver, the pitcher. So Braden in at second base. And he'll watch strike one. Pitcher will check the runner at second. High for ball 2, or ball 1. Pitch number 2. High, ball 2.
That was up around the old chin a little bit.
Outside. 3-1.
So we were talking before the game started. You really have got yourself kind of a busy time umpiring anymore.
Yeah, a little busier than I thought I was going to be, but it's been fun. And I reconnect with the sport of baseball.
Yeah. But the good part is you're doing softball and baseball.
Yep, and it's not too confusing. There's a few rules that don't directly correlate. Casey Walczak up to bat, the second baseman. On deck is Phil Ott, our left fielder. He'll watch strike 1 come through. So 2 on, 2 outs. You'll see the first ball outside.
Kowalczyk, the only sophomore on the varsity.
Yes, he's been doing pretty well. A few little mental errors here and there, but that I think just comes with age. He'll pop that up. That'll hit the roof, maybe. Oh.
Where's our glove?
Yeah.
That wasn't too far away from popping in here for us.
No. You know, it wouldn't really matter too much if I got hit in the face. I've got a face for this job. In the dirt. Braden Dahl will steal third. Noah Matheson will take second. Both runners now in scoring position for Kowalczyk with a 2-2 count.
A lot of 2s on the board, that's for sure.
Is.
Oof.
And he'll hit a line drive, 1 hop to left field. Braden Dahl and Noah Matheson will score. And while everybody was paying attention to the runners, Kowalczyk decided he'll go to stand third or second.
He never slowed down. He motored around and just kept right on going. I think Nate Nago was saying, go, go, go. And he did. That's one thing that I guess I've always been impressed with the Blackhawks and a lot of teams from our area. I mean, you make a little mistake and it's gonna cost you.
Well, and
get that extra base.
being aggressive in your base running, you know, you got to get your guys in a scoring position so that these little base hits can score 2 runs like that.
Right.
So he'll fall that back into the new bleacher section here at the Park Bowl. 1-1 the count. High and outside for ball 2.
Thanks to the Bank of Cashton supporting today's broadcast, Scott Wall and his financial team members, of course, now located in that new bank in downtown Cashton.
He'll watch strike 2.
I remember last year Phil really heated up in that summer program. My goodness, he was stroking the ball. By the end of the year, it was fun watching him hit.
He'll foul another one back. Still 2-2 on the pitch count. got him swinging, strike 3. So that inning, Viroqua scored 4 runs on 4 hits and no errors.
4 runs, 4 hits.
We'll be back with the top half of inning number 2 in just a moment's time. We come, and it's going to be Colin Henke to start things off here for the G.E.T. squad. Taking a ball just off the strike zone by Camden Oliver. Here's a ball popped up. Center fielder Landusky able to make the easy grab, and there's one down.
The catcher, Owen Eddy.
So one away, and here comes Owen Eddy, the catcher. Taking a look at some of those sponsors. Again, Bobby John's located in Front Street, downtown Cashton. There's another strike. It's 2 in a row. 0-2 is Oliver heating up a little bit now. Thanks to Sue and her crew down there at Cashton. We also want to say thanks to Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design. Kevin Kirking helping out with today's broadcast. Remind you to stop in for all your lumber needs when it comes to renovation projects and your materials. There's the place to go. Here's a line shot. It's going to get through Kowalczyk. Now the decision, was it a hit or an error? Kind of handcuffed him a little bit. We'll have to wait and see. Going to go with a hit. All right.
First baseman, Cole Williams.
Here's a chopper. This one is going to get through the hole between first and second for a base hit, so 2 in a row. Two on now.
Second baseman, Brendan Brady.
You know, one of the things, Carl, we have to wait for the hits or errors is the Lewis and Lewison attorneys at law decision-making process here. And we always agree. There you go. Sometimes it's more fun just sitting back and listening, you know, like, no. Yeah, okay.
For once, he was right.
4-1 your score and 2 on now for G.E.T. Blackhawks with the lead. Here's a ground ball. It's going to be Olsen with the pick and the sweep, the throw over to first, and they pulled him off. Pulled him off first. Oh, they're going to say he's out at third for running out of the base path, and then the throw over to first was in time, so it was a double play here with Griffin Olsen being the mastermind behind that. That'll take care of things. No runs on 2 hits and 1 runner left on base here. How about that? That was quite the play here for the Blackhawk defense. We'll take a break, and when we come back, it's still 4-1. We move to the bottom half of inning number 2.
So we'll see Benny Fergott lead off bottom of the 2nd inning. A nice line drive shot right to the left fielder, and I think he might have even surprised himself that he caught that one.
Tell you what, it's a good thing.
He didn't have height on his side, but it worked out to his advantage.
He could jump a little bit. That was the good part. Wow. That ball was, it just kept going. It was a nice line drive.
So we're back to the top of the lineup. Griffin Olsen. We'll see a high and outside pitch for ball 1.
Hanley doing the pitching, by the way.
You'll see pitch number 2 in the dirt for ball 2. Talked to Griffin Olsen a little bit after the first game, and they pulled some of their starters. And I said, your pants are awful clean. That doesn't happen very often. He goes, I got a ketchup stain on it though. So well, you got time, you get some mustard on there too, kind of even out the ensemble.
There you go.
And he'll watch strike 1, 3-1 the count.
Thanks going out to, besides building, Cash and Building Supply, mentioned CBS Design. That's Courtney Kuzi. She will make your renovation plans. She can get those in a 3D diagram for you so you can kind of see things firsthand before they start putting it together. So that's always kind of neat.
Well, he fouled his way to a full count, and now little jumper to first base, and he'll run over, tag the bag, and 2 down, 2 up, 2 down. That's the first time that's happened today in any inning for Viroqua.
Going back to game number 1. Yeah, that was a bit of an onslaught.
Yeah, it was they were kind of thinking it was going to be a 3-run after 3 or a 15-run after 3 rule, but apparently that doesn't exist in
baseball.
In baseball at this level. So everybody's kind of like, we got to keep playing. Yeah, you got to keep playing. Hit a pop up. I'm going to hit the gap right, just short center field. So Huach will earn his way to first base.
Shortstop, Clayton.
Not quite the screeching line drive as it was in his first at bat, but he's
single's a single.
He's 2 for 2. Gotta like that. So now they're gonna bring in a courtesy runner for him.
And that will be Ethan Solberg.
Number 7, Ethan Solberg.
So Clayton Slack to bat. He's going to try and follow up his single from the first inning.
Yeah, he scorched that one too.
So 2 outs, runner on first.
This is a gapper.
Yep, it'll fall in between left and center. And that's good enough for a double for Clayton. So that's going to move the courtesy runner, Ethan Solberg, over to third. Clayton Slack will occupy second base, and Camden Oliver, the pitcher, will come up to clean up the mess.
And speaking of a cleanup, they're also going to bring in a new pitcher to see if they can't clean up the runners on the base path. We'll take a quick break. Okay, so they pulled a fast one on me. They did not switch pitchers. They thought about it. And we're going to go right back into things, Carl.
Just a little motivational speech, I think, is all
There you go.
Coach thought he needed.
It worked.
Camden wanted that one, just didn't make contact. Strike one. Low one out. No. You're going to call that a strike.
Must have just got the lower portion of the strike zone.
The 0-2 the count with 2 outs and runner on second. And Camden will pop up to center field. That looks like it's going to be just short of the fence.
Wow.
So we're going to leave 1 on base with, 2 on base. So 2 hits, no runs, no errors.
2 left on base.
We'll come back with the top half of inning number 3, and it'll be the 9-1-2 part of the order for G.E.T. Come to the Park Bowl, our thanks going out. Cashton Farm Supply, that's Ernie Peterson and his terrific organic farming crew that when it comes to feed and seed and fertilizer, you name it, they are the experts in the area. Here comes one back towards us, but it's going to catch the fence. This time I was ready. I was thinking I'm warming up here. Might get one. They have come in here before, the baseballs have.
Yeah, they kind of informed me that after the first game. And I thought, oh.
Be ready. It's like a pinball machine. There's a called strike, and it's 0-2 now. Well, thanks also going out to Coon Valley Telecommunications. Thanks to Carol and all the crew down there as they continue to give terrific service with DSL, the internet, of course, your TV packages, all kinds of great things going on at Coon Valley Telecommunications, right there on Central Avenue. 2-2 the count now as your number 9 hitter, and Zach Graham's stepping in. He's the right fielder, chops one, 2 bouncer over to first from Olsen, and there's one down on a nice 5-3 play. So one away here. We go back to the top of the order.
Tyler Sailing.
Sailing stepped in to get the game started and took one right in the middle of the back.
I bet he hasn't forgotten it either.
Oh, I don't. I never forget it. I remember playing some, and I just
Was it?
like, do I want to go against this pitcher again?
I swear he was batting lefty when that happened.
It does seem like it. Oh, is it?
Oh,
That would be it. Gonna take that one high and away. And the count has moved to 3-0. Oliver ready to deal up a called strike. Got that one on the inside part. 3-1 now. That one is upstairs, and a walk has been issued. Second time in the ball game now that Sailing has been on base. And I'm sure he would much rather have this way than the previous one. Well, Stoner stepping in, he grounded 5-3 for out number 1. Takes a call strike. The other part that's one of the things I thought about too with Viroqua here, Carl, they have so many pitchers in the stable. You know,
I think everybody at one point in time has taken the mound almost.
Yeah. Here is a ball chopping through, and I think that was going to be a tough play, but I'm waiting for the debate to go on now. Hit, okay.
Yeah, Griffin thought Clayton had a better play at it, and
Yeah.
Clayton thought Griffin was, he got her.
Yeah, it was split right down between them, though. I will say that was.
Ended up it was Benny Fergitz anyway.
That's true. Speaking of, there's one going out towards Benny. He is going back, and he is going to make the grab. Nice running snag there by Benny Fergit to get out number 1. That came off the bat here of Jack Beedle. So we've got 2 down. With 2 on, and here's Ethan Stoner. He pops this one up. Kowalczyk making the call, and he'll make the grab for out number 3. Well, G.E.T. put a couple guys on base. 1 hit on the inning. No runs on 1 hit, and 2 runners left on base. No error in the inning. We'll move to the bottom half of inning number 3. And when we come back, we'll say thanks to, how about Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op when we return?
Well, Braden Landowski's going to lead off the bottom half of the 3rd inning. He watched ball 1 come through. That'll be a little low, little outside for ball 2. Braden been swinging the bat pretty good, too.
Yes, he has.
Better not say that kind of stuff. It's foul tipped back.
Well, it was a good cut. He was right there on it.
2 on the count. That'll be high and outside for ball 3. So he can be a little bit selective now.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
He liked that one. He's going to hit the gap right in center field for a base hit.
That was a beautiful swing right back up the middle over the pitcher's head and over second base.
Noah Matheson, the DH, batting for Aiden McDowell at first base.
Matheson.
Not a big lead at first by Landowski. He's going to catch the shortstop. Not going to get the throw in time. So Noah will get his base hit.
He just outran the play.
Yeah.
That was speed. Very well done.
Casey Kowalczyk, second baseman, up to bat. No outs. Runners on first and second.
Oof,
He'll
wow.
hit a line drive to third.
Nothing you can do there.
No. So double play. Third baseman will throw to second, step on the bag, and tag. He only gets 2 outs. He only get 1 out for that, but he did it both.
I tell you what, Kowalczyk hit that one on the nose. Thanks going out to another one of those sponsors. It's Culver's right here in Viroqua. Thanks to the whole crew up there, Ashley, Tammy, and the bunch. My goodness, what a job they continue to do. And thank goodness they're now dine-in taking place now for, well over a month. Good to hear.
Phil Ott, the right fielder, up to bat. I just filled out part of my book here in the wrong inning.
Oh, I did. I just did that too. So, I make arrows.
Yep. Phil fouled one back for strike 2. 1-2 the count. 2 out. Matheson on first.
Stop in and see Mark Evinger at Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service. They service what they sell.
And the throw doesn't matter because they caught Phil swinging. Only strikeout of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits and no errors and 1 left on base.
We'll come back with the top half of inning number 4. We're nearing the halfway point here of this championship game.
Chapter 3 complete.
Come back here to the Park Bowl, Ken Manning, along with Carl Zuby, as we bring you today's championship ball game. Here's a rip out towards right field, and coming over the right fielder and Phil Ott making a nice running grab to get out number 1. That coming off the bat, by the way, of was that Ethan Stoner? I think it was.
Number 2.
It was number 2.
Well, maybe not.
Oh, right now we got number 13, so it was Colin Hankey that hit that ball. All right. So that was.
That was Stoner.
Oh, that was Stoner that hit it? See, I'm all messed up. There you go. Thank you. So this is number 3 batting?
13. Nope, by God, no, maybe not. But you left off.
I was off here. So Hankey did hit that one to left. He flew out. Yeah, that was my bad over here. was too busy thinking about those softball and wrestling questions that you're talking about in between innings here. It was like messing with my mind. This is Owen Eddy, the catcher. He's going to take the ball outside for the walk. So another base runner
First baseman, Cole
down to
Williams.
first base bag for G.E.T. as they trail 4-1 here in the top of the fourth. G.E.T. struck first with a run in the top half of inning number 1. Here's a stroke out to center field. Nice grab, just below the belt grab by Landusky for out number 2.
Baseman, Brendan
Line drive,
Brady.
2 away. But then Viroqua came back and just peppered the ball pretty well all over the place with 4 big hits and 4 runs accumulated. Viroqua with 8 hits total in today's game. So far, G.E.T. with 3. Swing and a miss. That was Cole Williams who lined out to Landusky, and now it's Brendan Brady, second baseman. That one rode in real tight to him, but he kind of spun out of it. Carl, how many hits do you think there were in that first game for the Blackhawks?
Oh, there was 22.
Gee,
25 runs on 22 hits and 8 errors,
my goodness.
if I'm remembering correctly.
That is crazy. Well, there's a called strike 3 to end this top half of inning number 4. No runs on no hits. 1 runner left on base after the walk. We'll return with the halfway point of the ball game here as we move on from the Park Bowl. It's the Blackhawks coming to bat. Here to the Park Bowl. Our thanks going out to the Gunderson Health. It's the Viroqua Clinic bringing you today's action when it comes to all your prescription needs. Quality service with quality prescription. There's the place to go. It's the Viroqua Clinic.
Well, leading off the bottom of the 4th inning and fouling one back is the left fielder, Benny Fergott. Fergott popped out to left field at his last at bat. And he'll hit a little popper to right field this time. He's an equal opportunity batter.
Keep everybody on their toes. There you go.
And now we'll see the top of the lineup, third baseman Griffin Olsen. You know, I'm finally starting to feel a little comfortable now with baseball.
Yeah.
After coming off the wrestling season. Still am fighting the urge to say chicken wing.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I know. Outside, ball 1.
I was mentally preparing myself on my drive down from the sitting to my Carl's going to get it.
I'm going to get
know
it today. The old Brush Hollow chicken wing. And what I need to do outside, ball 2, I need to go back and watch Major League and take some pointers from Bob Euchre so I can get a few little quips.
Yeah. What a great voice. So much fun.
Although I think he acted very well, but I think the first part of that movie, alcohol was a factor in some of his. So I don't know if I can do that yet. Not comfortable enough. And we'll see Griffin Olsen with 4 balls and a walk.
Our thanks going out to Main Street Mobile Mart right here in downtown Viroqua, the only family-owned convenience store. And, of course, with that mobile Synergy fuel.
With the catcher, Evan Hubach. Now he's going to hit the gap between left and center.
Uh-oh.
Center fielder's going to miss the ball. So we're going to call that. Do you call that a double? You got to call it a double.
I would call it double, yeah. He was, he was trying to get after it. And tell you what, Hubach continues to pepper the ball.
Yeah, he never took the foot off the gas coming around first base.
Right.
So runners in scoring position. Clayton Slack, shortstop, with the hot bat today.
You
Inside.
were saying he popped a home run?
Yeah.
To
Yep. Just hit pretty much the base of the scoreboard.
wow.
It was pretty poor camera operating in the first game, so I don't know if you saw it or not, but
You think it's better now?
it's got to be. Foul down the third baseline for strike one. 1-1 the count. So 2 on, 1 out.
Well, speaking of camera work, I'm gonna have to do some camera work at Nordic Lanes as softball coming back to Nordic Lanes. We thank Scott and Sue for their support, and we look forward to trying to get some of those co-ed games on Monday night or men's league on Thursday. Those are always a ton of fun. Thanks to Nordic Lanes for their support.
Boy, now knowing that you're going to televise those softball games, I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. Well, with the pass ball or wild pitch, depending on who we talk to, I don't know the difference yet. Griffin Olsen will score. Hubach occupies third base. And the count is 1-2, I believe.
They got 1-1 on the board, but
That's definitely, well, that must be ball 4. 'Cause he's taken off to first base. But we were all wrong.
The pitcher, Camden Oliver.
So Camden Oliver will come up with 1 out, runners on the corners.
well, he had a towering shot to right center that was caught in that last at bat. He nearly got it all.
Oh, Clayton Slack will sneak over to second base.
Well, he slowed down,
Slow down.
walking into it, going, well, if they're not going to throw it,
Yeah,
I'll save my energy for coming home.
I don't want to get my pants dirty.
Well, we also want to say thanks to Right Choice Construction. That is Rich and the Creek crew that he has. They're now expanding not only around here, but also up in the Eau Claire area with a new office. So congratulations to them for that as they continue to help folks in the area with renovation projects.
So Camden will pop up to left field for out number 2 of the inning. And that'll bring up Braden Landowski.
Center fielder, Braden Landowski.
Now we got Soberg coming in to run at third base. I suppose that way, Evan can get his gear on.
It's 1-1 on the day. Pass ball's going to score Solberg and advance Slack to third base.
Well, a few games slated for next week here, providing the rain holds off. But, you know, nobody would complain if they didn't play because of rain.
This is true.
We're, about almost 2 inches beyond what we should be, you know,
Behind
what we should be. Yeah, that's crazy.
We got a little shot of rain last night, but it wasn't really much to make a puddle.
Mm-hmm. That's about what we got in lacrosse, too.
3-0 the count.
Lori and I went out for a walk at, it was like probably 5:30, somewhere in there. And
This morning?
no, last night. Yeah. No, I was up at 5:30, but I wasn't out for a walk. I decided a cup of coffee was better. But yeah, we got about a fourth of the way into our walk, and I went, well, guess what? It's sprinkling. And then it stopped. It waited until we got home. Then it started raining a little bit, but
They had 1 strike on him, but that last pitch was a little high for ball 4.
Noah Matheson.
So runners back on the corners, 2 outs. Noah Matheson, the DH, up to bat. Matheson's last at bat was a single.
Well, he'd sure love to get a hit here and get an RBI.
And pass ball, that'll score Slack and advance.
Whoa.
Oh, we're going to have a pickle situation.
Yep. Now they will.
So that run will score. And with a loss of footing with Lewandowski, and out number 3 of the inning. So if I catch up on my books, we're going to have 3 runs on 1 hit and no errors.
In the bottom half of the fourth, 3 runs.
1 left on base, technically.
Yeah. Well, actually, nobody left on base.
Nobody left on base. He was the lone.
He was the lone runner, yeah.
So then Noah Matheson will get to continue his at-bat to start the 5th inning.
Well, here we go with the top half of inning number 5. It's going to be the 9-1-2 part of the order once again. Camden Oliver continues to pitch, and his first offering is in there for a strike to Zach Grams. Thanks going out to, how about the Riverbank? Thanks to them for their terrific support. You'll find a couple of branches in our area, south side of Westby and in downtown, right in the heart of Coon Valley. It's now 0-2. Make it 1-2. Oliver working rather quickly. Gets Grams to pop this one up and out of play.
Ooh, that was rough.
Little thunder going on.
It almost looks like it could rain.
Yeah, it does.
Overcast, cold, crappy.
Well, on the way down here, I just missed with a curve. I called Lori and I said, well, hope you're warm up there. And she went, well, it's nice up here. The sun's shining. I went, okay, well, I guess I'm in another world. I said, it's been cloudy and cold all day. Here's a chopper that's going to be foul. Because her comment was, well, when you get home, we'll have supper. We'll eat out on the patio. And I went, well, do you got a winter jacket? There's a ball at the end of the bat. And she kind of laughed. She was like, well, why would you say that? And I said, because it's 55 degrees here.
Yep, I looked at the weather this morning before I left the house. Low 60s and sun.
Yeah.
I thought, long sleeve shirt and shorts.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Boy, was I wrong.
That was not it. Well, Grams draws a walk here off from Oliver. So once again, thanks to the Riverbank for their terrific support. Here's a foul ball with the top of the order. Sailing, stepping in. He has been on twice, but not by hits. He was hit with a pitch and walked.
I was looking at the height difference at first base. I think Aiden McDowell's got him by a foot.
Yes. That ball's down low. And Aiden, he's just chit-chatting with him over there.
Yep.
Having a good conversation. That one just missed outside. It was actually low and away, and it's 3-1. Oliver, right-handed hurler, comes in. Here's a one hopper knocked down. They'll go to first for one. They'll throw over to second base, and that'll be an easy tag for Slack as the courtesy runner winds up just walking into the tag. So a double play helps Oliver out a little bit after that walk was given up to Grams.
Now, on a play like that where they throw first base out, it's no longer occupied.
He could have gotten in a pickle.
He could have gone back to first. Would probably not have been the smartest thing in the world.
Yeah, true. 3-6 for out number 2. The unassisted play at 1. So here is the number 2 hitter in Stoner. And he's out in front 2-0 on the count, thanks to Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care. 2-1 was the count. Now it's 2-2 with 2 down. Behavioral, chiropractic, even some acupuncture over there. Oh, that ball dropped right through the glove of Kowalczyk, and that'll be an error. First error of the ball game. Medical and dental as well at Scenic Bluffs. One on with 2 down. Here is Beedle, your DH, and that one, came right inside and clunked him on the hip. That's the second hit Batman here by Camden Oliver. 2 on with 2 down. You just know those are going to smack and smart, and especially when it's relatively cool out. High fly ball out to center field. Frigate is there to make the grab, and that'll take care of business here in the top half of the 5th inning for the Viroqua defense. No runs, no hits. 2 runners actually going to be left on base here after we get out number 3 on the flyout to left field. And there was 1 error in the inning. We'll take a break and come back. The Blackhawks coming up. They have the lead at 7-1. Well, as we come back, our thanks going out to Spanky and Michelle. Well, that's Levon and the crew. Sleepy Hollow is who I'm talking about. Thanks to them for their terrific support. Check out all of their many trucks for sale today.
So Noah Matheson gets to continue his at-bat from the previous inning, but he's going to fly out to right field for the first out of the 5th inning.
Yes. Well, they're talking rain, Carl, Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday, Friday of next week.
Little chopper to third base, and the throw will be in time. Got him out.
So you might not be as busy as you think. I might not be as busy. I think the only nice day is Wednesday, the way they were looking. Maybe Thursday.
Yeah, that's if I'm not umping, I probably should be planting corn. But if rain cancels one, it kind of cancels
the other. Yeah.
So Phil Ott, the right fielder, will swing away at the first pitch for strike 1.
He struck out in one of his at-bats on a pitch very similar to that one that we just saw.
One and one the count. So Phil will watch the outside for ball number 3. 3-1 the count. Phil will get it just past the second baseman for a single. Benny Ferget up to bat, left fielder.
Left fielder.
Top of the order on deck.
Ferget.
Benny has popped out to left field and right field so far today. And they'll catch the outside corner of the plate for strike one.
I'm trying to check to see what's up for the Blackhawks this coming week. Monday, no baseball, from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, there's not much going on Monday. That
Yeah,
was our first available day to have a booster club meeting, our first in a year.
is that right?
First official one. Yeah, we
Holy
had
cow.
some email ones, but
Yeah. The girls' softball is at Kickapoo. Track at West Salem.
Benny Ferget with a pop fly right in between center and left field. And that's good enough to slide in
Wow.
for a for a triple.
Good hustle.
Benny Ferget is fast.
Yeah, that
That'll
was.
score Phil Ott.
Third baseman, Griffin.
And now we'll see the top of the order, Griffin Olsen, with runner on third and 2 outs.
Baseball here against Black River Falls on Tuesday. And let's see, Thursday, middle school, some baseball. Let's see if there's anything varsity-wise. They're here
Varsity
again.
plays Thursday. I know JV plays here Thursday.
Yep, they play Luther on Thursday.
2 balls, no strikes to Griffin Olsen.
And the girls, it's a big Westby Viroqua game. I guess I'll be here to do that one then.
That was a good game the first time they met.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. It was very, very well
Very
played.
close game.
Yeah.
Westby coming out on top on that one.
So I guess I'll be here on Thursday for softball. I'll have to look at my schedule to see where else.
Where else you should be.
That one I know I'll be here for that. So
2-2 the count to Olsen. Benny Ferget itching to get home. Oh, and they caught him swinging for strike 3.
well, he tried to hit it to the opposite field, going after a high fastball that was going away from him, and that spelled danger for him.
Yeah. Well, Viroqua had 1 run on 2 hits,
On base.
1 left on base.
Are complete. We have Viroqua 8, G.E.T. 1.
So your score 8-1 as we see the top of the 6th inning coming up.
have some fun with your golf game, be sure to stop on down to Snowflake Ski and Golf. Thanks to Steve Clement and all the great crew around there. And a fun-filled 9-hole golf course for your enjoyment. Well, here we are, as Carl had mentioned, it's 8-1. And starting things off here, we will move to the 5, 6, 7 part of the order. Colin Hankey, the third baseman, stepping in. Takes that one high and away after swinging at the first offering. Coming up empty. And the count at 1-1. Here's a ground ball foul down the first base side. McDowell down at first base. Here's a shot. Ooh, well hit on a nice stroke. And heading out, nice running grab by Phil Ott. Tell you what, he can cover a lot of ground with those long legs. And he tracked that down in a hurry.
He's one that's really impressed me this year. I didn't get to watch a lot of baseball last year. And, just getting to know the guy last year, had him in class, and now getting to watch him play some ball, he's really impressed me as a pretty good outfielder.
Yeah.
A pretty powerful hitter when he gets a hold of it.
Yeah, he'll heat up with that. There's another strike. It's 0-2 now to Eddie, the catcher. Thanks to Vernon Communications, where you're watching on their channel 14, as well as, of course, the Viroqua School channel, number 6. Thanks to the Vernon Communications for offering up all those school channels, too, by the way. A lot of neat things being able to be put on and replayed numerous times. Here's a ground ball. Oh, that one got into the heel of the glove of Slack as he tried to make the snag. And that might have to go down as an error. So Eddie is on by the air. One on and one away.
First baseman, Cole Williams.
Here is Cole Williams, the first baseman. He has a hit today. Takes a strike on the outside part of the plate. He lined to center field where Landusky was able to make a nice running grab. Catching that one just below the belt line. Here's another line shot. Boy, is he stroking line drives. That one gets out to Odd in a hurry, and it will keep the runner from first to second at second base. Odd getting the ball in right away. There again, Carl, he covered some ground, able to get to that ball.
I think he's headed. I don't think he's furthering his baseball career, but I want to say he's going to the University of Miami.
Really?
Very bright kid.
Yeah, good for him. Swing and a miss here. We have a new hitter, new player in, I believe. Was it 32 or 20? Is it 32? Okay. Yeah. Here's a chopper. Nice play by Slack to get the out. Wow. What a job there, roaming towards third base. He picks up the ball about eyeball level and then flips it over to Olsen.
Right fielder,
So a fielder's choice for Braden Brady. Well, it was Braden Brady's spot. We don't know who that is that's in there. Number 32 is all we can tell you. Here's a ground ball. Kowalczyk picks and fires over to McDowell, and that's going to take care of the inning just like that. It becomes not quite a 1-2-3 inning, but tell you what, the defense really came up strong when they needed to. There's no runs on one hit, and I believe one runner left on base here in the top half of the sixth inning. We'll come back with the bottom half of the sixth, an inning to go here It's 8-1, Blackhawks out in front. Come back, we're going to get a pitcher out there, and that is Sailing out on the mound. We do want to say thanks to a couple more of those sponsors as before we turn the camera mic over here. How about Vernon Electric Cooperative, serving nearly 11,000 patrons with affordable electrical energy. I'll just cut in on you somewhere along the way. Carl, why don't you take it over?
Sounds good. Well, to start off the bottom half, the sixth inning, Evan Hubach, catcher, is going to look for ball one as his first pitch. So far today, Hubach is 3 for 3 in this inning with 2 doubles and a single.
Goodness.
So on fire. Hopefully I don't jinx him. Ooh, inside, but good enough for a strike. 1-1 now the count.
That one looked like it was riding in on him, but he decided to take it.
He's crowding. He's in that half of the batter's box for sure.
Sure.
Ooh, hit by pitch. He'll make his way down to first base.
So a new pitcher and gets the first batter on the bag because of the hit batsman.
So we're going to bring the other backup catcher, one of the backup catchers, Ethan Solberg, over to run for Evan Hubach.
All right.
And Clayton Slack now up to bat, the shortstop. Slack so far in the game had a single, a double, and base on balls. Now he's got to rip up the third baseline.
Wow, just
in
foul.
Foul territory. Yeah, that couldn't have missed third base by much.
It didn't, Carl. You're right. Thanks going out, besides Vernon Electric Cooperative out there on Saugstead Road, thanks to Vernon Manor Healthcare Center right here in Viroqua. They're on the north side, and I tell you what, they've been doing business, rehabilitative care for the Vernon County folks for well over 100 years. Thanks to them for their terrific support.
Inside ball one, 1-1 the count. He'll pop up to center field. Center fielder's going to try and find it. He's going to get underneath. That'll bring Solberg back to first base.
The pitcher, Camden Oliver.
Well, he tried to give it a ride.
Camden Oliver. So far he's had a double and he's popped up to left field and center field. Solberg still your runner at first base. It's going to be a high and outside strike. For pitch number 1 to Oliver.
VMH, Vernon Memorial Healthcare, helping us out, and appreciate their support and remind you of their clinics throughout the area.
Line drive right up past first base to right field. They're going to send Solberg to third. And they're going to call him safe. He beat the tag.
I think he got the hand in there. The tag was on his head, but the arm was well between the legs of that third baseman. That might have been the saving grace, right?
Yep. Long arms and a short head. So we've got a substitution in the lineup for Braden Lindowski. We've got Andrew Quackenbush in for Lindowski at center field.
You know, I guess I never looked at it that way, Carl. That's
I don't know if you've known this about me yet or not, but I look at things slightly different sometimes.
I recall that. But that's what makes it so fun.
Just makes life interesting.
Yes.
Runners on the corners, 1 out, and a swinging strike for the first pitch.
Anyone that can work in that, what is it, Dutch hollow stuff? Like
It's the brush hollow chicken.
brush hollow.
And then every once in a while you get the coveted double chicken wing. Again, I get 5 cents from Jared Getter every time I say the words Brush Hollow on air. He is the mayor of Brush Hollow.
Well, nothing like promoting it.
0-2 the count to Quackenbush. And a swinging strike 2. Oh, strike 3.
Two down now for the Blackhawks as we say thanks to the VFW right here in Viroqua. They're on the south side. Check out that terrific, and I do mean delicious, Friday night fish fry that they have, folks. It is something else.
And the DH, Noah Matheson, line drive to the shortstop for out number 3 in the inning. No runs on 1 hit and no errors, 2 left on base.
Well, we'll come back here a little early, and we're going to talk about the Viroqua Booster Club, another one of those terrific sponsors, and right here to my left, the president of that club. 1-year score here, and we move to the top half of the 7th inning as the final shot here for G.E.T. The Viroqua Booster Club, and Carl, you are the president of that. Thanks so much for the support here of the broadcast. Tell us a little bit about the club, and you got a meeting coming up.
We do, the Viroqua Booster Club raises funds for all Viroqua athletics, baseball especially, along with everybody else. With the pandemic that we've gone through, currently still going through, it's been a little hard to meet and to fundraise and to get those funds to these kids playing these sports. We're going to try some alternative fundraising, hopefully. We're going to talk about a little bit coming up on Monday. But if you enjoy watching sports, the kids love playing sports, and we enjoy raising money to get these guys better equipment, good transportation. So, if you help support, thank you. And if you want to even help out more,
jump on board.
We're going to be looking for some new blood coming up real soon.
Yeah. Sailing, by the way, takes a standing count, is with the strikeout for out number 1. Well, we wish you the best of luck, Carl, on that. Thank you for your support. Thanks for all you've done over the years as the president of that booster club. Here's a high fly ball. Kowalczyk at second base is going to take that one for out number 2. And, let's move on and say thanks to the Viroqua Dental Center. And that is Dr. Leon Klum with Invisalign. Of course, they've had that for a while, but again, they can help you out with that if that's something that will help you with that next terrific smile. Here's a call strike. Stepping in is Beedle, the DH, with 2 down. He's going to loop one out towards center field. It's going to drop in for a single. Beedle is on, and I believe, let's take a quick peek. That might be
Camden Oliver at center field now.
Oh, is he? Okay. That is his first hit of the ball game. He was hit by a pitch previously. Landusky doing the pitching. He's coming in and a little cleanup action here for Ethan Stoner with a swing and a miss. Thanks to the Viroqua Food Co-op for all your organic grocery products. Stop in on the the north part of downtown Viroqua. Beautiful store and some great people in there willing to help you out. Big swing and a miss there, and the ball came inside on him, and he came up empty, 1-2 with 2 down. That ball's in the dirt. Hubach knocking that one down. Well, the Varsity Funeral Home, we thank them for their support. Since 1970, they've been in our communities, supporting families during the time of the loss of a loved one. This is popped up, and Kowalczyk, is anybody going to get there? No, they can't quite get there. I tried as he made a long stretch for it, and it caught his glove. Now we'll have to wait and see.
But he covered a lot of ground getting there.
They're going to give him a hit. I think that's more than fair. You're right, Carl. He was, I mean, you look at that. He was almost in center field.
Yeah.
Look where he's going back to. And, that's a long.
Yeah, he covered a good 60 yards, probably just about 50 yards.
Sure looked like it. Here's Colin Henke now with 2 on and 2 down. Takes the ball in tight. Well, the Westby Co-op Creamery with their store in downtown Westby, stop in there. They got all kinds of great items to represent the Westby Co-op Creamery. Besides the dairy products, both conventional and organic. Thanks also going out to the Westby Co-op Credit Union offices right here in Viroqua. You'll find them in Westby, down in Cashton, Coon Valley, over in Richland Center, Reedsburg, Baraboo, the Dells, I believe. There's Lake Delton. I always say Dells, but Lake Delton.
Close enough.
Yeah. They're neighbors. 3-1, and there's a walk to load the bases. Well, Braden says, I want to play more baseball. Bases loaded up here now for G.E.T. Here is the catcher in Eddie. The Hawks up 8-1. That ball down in the dirt. Again, nice job here by Hubach. He has certainly grown up when you look at him back from 4 years ago. He was not a very big guy.
No.
At all. He had a huge heart, though. Quick throw down the first, though. He got back in safely. And that's the other part with Evan. You best not fall asleep.
Oh, he's been when he's not catching, he's a pretty darn good pitcher.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think you're going to get too many wild throws from Hubach.
No. There's a called strike. It's 2-2 with 2 down. No, he's going to fire strikes. Here's a ball that's lined out to right field. Here comes the throw. Now they're going to just lob it back into Kowalczyk. Ott was ready to fire home, and then he realized that the coach was keeping the guys one base at a time, so he didn't have to worry about a play at home. But a run does come in with 2 away. Trying to close that gap. It's 8-2. Swing and a miss. The first baseman here in Cole Williams. Fouls that one off. Landusky is out in front now. 0-2 in the count. Blackhawks trying to nail down their championship game here against G.E.T. in their little, I call it a mini baseball tournament. 4 teams that come in. The other 2 was CFC and Hillsboro. Hillsboro came from behind to win the 3rd place consolation game. 10-9.
I heard Swans talk about that the middle game because it was CFC and G.E.T. So it was the alphabet game.
Alphabet game. There you go. Well, a swing and a miss is going to end that at bat, and it will end this ball game, Carl, as Viroqua comes up with the win here, 8-2. For G.E.T., I'll run through the top of that inning or of the scoreboard. 2 runs on 7 hits, no errors. And Carl, for the Blackhawks, what did they have?
They had 8 runs on 12 hits with 2 errors.
And final score once again, 8-2 here, as the Blackhawks will pick up the championship here in this little mini tournament. Well, Carl, thanks for joining us here today, and thank you for doing that first game. That was a bruiser of a game, only 3 innings, but a 25-run outburst by Viroqua, you had your pen going like crazy.
Yeah, but that's probably why you ran out of ink in that one red pen.
That was it. I knew there was a reason. So, well, good luck to you on your umpiring here in the next couple weeks before things finally close out. But boy, the season doesn't close out until mid-June, basically.
Yeah, the state tournament's like the last weekend in June.
Yeah,
So long extended season because of the fall sports that played in the spring. Football.
Yeah, right. Yeah, give the kids an opportunity to, be able to participate in both sports. That, that's fair. I think that was a good move. Give it a try, and we thank them for that. And everybody's out playing baseball now.
Yep.
So, well, for Carl Zuby, I'm Ken Manning. We hope that you've enjoyed watching and listening to this Western Wisconsin Video Production LLC of Viroqua Blackhawk Baseball. Once again, they pick up the win. 8-2 is the final score. We look forward to other games coming up here next week and beyond. For Carl, I'm Ken saying we'll see you real soon somewhere on the diamond. Have a great week. So long for now.